Yo, what is going on, guys? Digirex here, and today I'm coming at you with a For Honor video. And recently in For Honor, I have picked up Warlord, and I did this because I have heard a lot about him. And I know the new characters just came out, but I just wanted to try out Warlord just a little bit because I haven't really played him much previously, and I've heard that he's OP, and I do have to agree with him. It's not even that he's OP, it's just that he pretty much has every tool available in the game, which it pretty much makes him OP. I mean, he has way too many tools, and he definitely needs to have some taken away from him. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys why he's really OP, or what kind of tools he has at his disposal that makes him OP. Alright, so number one, obviously he's a Warlord, or he's a heavy class, so he has high HP. I mean, he has way above the average HP. He has about 3 bars above your average HP, which is an insane amount. He is extremely tanky, and he's not even as slow as somebody like Shugoki. For the amount of health he has, he is still pretty fast, which brings me to my next point. He has some pretty fast side lights, especially if you throw them out just randomly in a fight. His side lights and even his top light are pretty quick, so you're bound to get a little bit of damage on your opponents if you throw out these fast side lights. Of course, he has his Unblockable Charge, which is super useful in team fights, and even 1v1s. If you back off and then charge them, you can get some free damage. You might even trip them up if you stop running and guard break them instead. This is really good. The Unblockable Charge is really good, as you just sprint and then you press X and it's like a guard break, except it's unblockable. You charge them, you can throw them into a wall, get a free side heavy if you throw them into a wall, and it is super good. And of course, along with this Unblockable Charge comes his headbutt. And his headbutt, obviously, you can get free damage off of it. It may not be a lot of damage, but of course it's free damage, and the headbutt comes out super fast, much faster than something like a Centurion kick where he gets free damage. So it's pretty hard to dodge a Warlord headbutt just because they come out so fast. And you know, you do get a little bit of free damage. And then another thing he has, he's got this right here. Out of a unblockable stance, his heavies are extremely fast. Out of his unblockable stance, you can throw heavies around twice as fast, making heavies around the speed of a light. So when you go into unblockable stance and you throw a side heavy after, they come out very fast, and you don't have to do anything. All you have to do is go into unblockable stance, wait till your enemy gets close, and then just throw the heavy. It comes out extremely fast. Your enemies will definitely be caught off guard by this, especially because they're not expecting that it's a heavy, because it honestly looks like a light. And that brings me to my next point. He has unblockable stance, which means he has a shield. Or not unblockable stance, he has an all guard stance, which means he can block all 3 of his sides simultaneously, which also means that he has superior block, which means that when he blocks an enemy on one side, he gets a free light on that side. And of course, all characters with a shield have this, but this is just more icing on the cake for Warlord. And then the next thing that you'll probably see in some of this gameplay, because I cheese a lot with Warlord, is his amazing throw distance. He can walk you off a cliff from pretty much anywhere. It is absolutely insane. It is disgusting how far he can walk you off a cliff from. I mean, if you get guard broken and you're even remotely close to a cliff, I mean, if you're somewhere on a map that has a cliff, you're pretty much getting thrown. I mean, it's just you can't deal with it. His throw distance is miraculous. And even on that unblockable charge I talked about earlier, he drags you super far if you hit somebody with that. And of course, he's got his hyper armor on heavies. So if you're ever looking to trade just to get the kill or a quick execution, the hyper armor will guide you over any side heavy. He gets hyper armor, so which means they are uninterruptible, and this is extremely good in team fights where swords are just flying everywhere and nobody really knows what they're doing. If you just throw a few side heavies, it is super useful just because they don't get interrupted, so you're actually doing damage in a team fight instead of getting stun locked. And another thing about Warlord is that his revenge is super good. I mean, very good. Obviously, this is because of his headbutt. The headbutt's easy to hit, so it's really easy to knock people on the ground, as well as he deals decent damage. So that is, yeah, he deals decent damage, and he can knock people on the ground. Probably one of the easiest characters to knock people on the ground with, and you can fight people pretty much anywhere since you're pretty much a cheese god. You do good damage, you got good combos, you got fast lights. I mean, you pretty much have everything in the game in one character. And I'm not trying to say he's unbalanced, but he's actually very, very unbalanced. And I honestly think that he needs a good looking at by Ubisoft. And guys, this was just my list of what I think. Honestly, this is what Warlord has in his tools, and these tools are what makes him OP. It's not that he has individual tools that are great, but he just has everything in the game. I mean, he's literally all the good parts of all the characters combined in one. Oh wait, another one. He has a good zone. His zone tracks crazy amount, it does a decent amount of damage, and it comes out crazily fast. So there's my last point. I totally forgot about his zone. Yep, there's my last point. So basically he has everything with every character. I mean, he's the good parts of every character in the game. Just the whole Warlord situation is retarded. Even those fast lights out of his unblockable stance, that's just dumb. That is just Warlord too that has that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously Warlord needs a looking at. Hopefully Ubisoft nerfs him in the future, because I think he's just too good right now. He has every tool in the game. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe for more For Honor, Overwatch, Destiny content. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos lately, been gaining subs. I'm really thankful for the support. It's been a while since I've really started to, you know, gain momentum on YouTube, gain some subs. So I'm glad you guys have been enjoying the For Honor. As always, hope you guys have a great day. This has been Digirex. Peace.
I'm open to mine, so we all need some time just to settle down. Won't you come around, cause I never can leave it alone. Talking about somebody rolling, boulevard dining, making it count for efforts I can't explain. Ballin' and feeling we drowning, never been humbled by playing the fighter.